Um, so, I was contemplating starting to go up here and doing our whole um, exhibits over here or building the boat thing I want to build. And now that we have some money, either I want to do the snow leopard thing here and close off this area from people walking up and then have just this area be another direction. I mean, we could probably connect it to be like one big circle, but I think as soon as we do the snow leopards and do an animal thing here, we're going to be at like 12 at least. Or how many do we need to have? We need to have 7 habitat exhibits. And I think we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So as soon as we do the next one, we're going to get silver. And then we need to have 10. So then we'll get to do 3 more exhibits. And we've already done a yearly profit, I think. 6. We already have 4. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll have to do 2 more. So I think we'll have some time to do more things up here, and I'm not worried about that. But I kind of wanted to keep all the snowy guys together. So with doing that, like maybe we'll do, I really like this little cavern here because this is very snow leopard-y, even though they don't really like the water. I was thinking of putting just like some dirt down and making this just like a little viewing platform, and then so continuing the path this way, maybe doing like a food thing here. I'm not sure yet. But with that being said, if we're gonna do an animal here, what animal would be in this kind of weird area is really what we need to decide, because we're gonna turn this area right here, we're gonna move these trees because we want to make this our boat thing that we unlocked. That we didn't take a long time unlocking it, I'm not gonna lie. The research in this game is pretty simple. If you've got a workshop, it does not take long at all to research some things. I'm just gonna move these benches though. I don't really like this tree. That doesn't really go with our whole aesthetic, but it's fine. I guess we'll just move him. I think I did this because of the crocodile. Or actually, I don't know. I added that quite a while ago. I don't know why that's there, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. So what we need to do is, I am not well versed in the placing of the rides in this game. Like I did Planet Coaster, but I did a lot of the like place down and just like let it sit there and like do its thing kind of rides. So is it in Blueprints? Facility? Oh, it's in Facilities. See, we got the boat ride, guys. Like I'm really excited about it. I'm just not 100% sure how it works, right? Like, do we know which way is even the front? Like, is that the front? Like, do people get on that way? Entrance. Ah. So I'm annoyed now because we put it the wrong way. But can I just pick it up? Oh, god damn it, that's annoying. All that hard work for nothing. All right, let's just get rid of it completely because your girl's not gonna go back and try to do it all over again, even though it cost us like $4 grand to do that. This is why I'm always broke. This is why we're broke. All right, let's turn it. Now that we know the entrance, I mean, I don't know, guys. It could have been the other way. There could have been an entrance the other way, but you know, I don't know. Now we're gonna go roofs. gonna move the tree for a second just so we can edit, because the tree's kind of like in our way. Sorry, tree, you're gonna go over here. Okay, so back to the roof. Roof. How do you say it, baby? Roof. That sounds so good. You sound like a dog. Okay. Construction, walls, and let's go. Where's like the really big dude? Is this the really big one? Wait, hold on. We have to be in it. Let's edit it. And then let's That's a big thing, guys. Don't forget to be like in. Nope. Be in the piece you want to be editing. I didn't realize how important that was until I didn't have it all on the same guy. Boop, boop. Boom. And then we'll do this guy. Yep. And then we'll do this guy. Nope. I'm so bad at that. Okay, boom. Look at that. One big building. Oh my god, guys. I'm so sorry. My camera working is not the best. 1, 2, 3. Duplicate. Ooh. Yes. And now we should just be able to roof it. Roof it. So let's go roofing. What roof is this? Is this the aspen roof? Is this the right size? Nope. We put it on 2 meter. Is that right? I think that's right. Ooh. Delete. Okay, let's click here and here, and then we'll just duplicate this across, like so. Yes. So if I do this, and copy all of this down, and copy that bitch around, and then go like that, and then go like this. Oh. Oop, oop. Yes. Okay, so that tells me I need to move these guys back. Oop, back. So this guy and this guy. See, when you do 2 at the same time, it doesn't give you the same freedom as if you do 1, and I'm not sure why. I don't know if there's a button I need to be pressing to make that happen. Let's duplicate this. Let's cover that bitch up. Down. Thank you. Thank you very much. Boop. We're satisfied. Like, look at that. Like, that's garbage, right? I was actually just watching a video on Geekism on how to perfectly align these things. But, you know, your girl, that can't make that happen, I don't think. You know, that doesn't look so bad. I'm okay with going through here and, like, going like this and just making sure it's perfect. Look at that. I'm like, now I'll just fix this one. Oh my god, 20 hours to make your to make a bear I took 20 hours to make a bear habitat. Do you want to see our bear habitat? That took us like 2 seconds. No, it didn't take us 2 seconds. It took us quite a bit because the thing in the walls is not my favorite. All right, hold on. Let me finish these little aestheticness. Is this even the right one? Nope. Girl can't even be consistent. Where the fuck is that? Oh, here it is. Like, where the cuss did that just go? Sorry, I've been trying to say cuss so I don't get demonetized on YouTube. But girl, she curses a lot. Like, see, for me, like, that's enough. Like, that's cool. We can mess with that little, like, log cabin moment. Ugh, that needs to be like that, though. Because that's how roofs work. Okay. All right, first of all, let's exit out of this. And let's save the game. Because last time I was doing this much work and paused and unpaused, the game crashed. And I almost had a mini panic attack. Almost cried on stream. Oh, you love to see other people work? You know what? I do too. I love watching even just speed builds, because speed builds sometimes give me like a lot of like, oh my god, why did you do that? Why did you delete all that? It looked great. Because that happens a lot when you're building, right? You know, I'm sure. Okay, so look at that. Look at that little. Let's pause the game because your girl hates. I get anxiety when we don't pause the game. So when we first come in, I edited this to be new worldy, or the new theme, or whatever you want to call it. It's not my favorite, but it's better than it was, you know? There's some clipping and there's some things, but we're never over here, so I don't really worry about it too much. What broke? Oh, my monitor broke. Yeah. Oh, thank you for the follow, Bubbler. My second monitor just like kind of crapped out on me. I have to look at the wiring. I don't know what happened, but so when we first walk in, I couldn't get this path to work with the, you know, like the align to grid type thing. Like I couldn't get it to work. I don't know if it was just a bug over here, if it's because of this bitch, this ugly monstrosity of a hill. So I watch a lot of Geekism, and he told me like, or he says a lot of the time, like if you can't make it work, turn it into something. So what I did is I turned it into a little informational when you first walk in, like, hey, let's save the planet. And then we have like a little deer. Our last name is Rudolph. That's what goes with the whole like Aurora Borealis themed, and like I love I'm very like Norwegian, and I love like Vikings, and that's kind of like my aesthetic. So I'm like, we're gonna stick with all this kind of like deers and, you know, wood, lots of wood and like hard metals and stuff. So this is our first little keeper area. I started decorating some of these because it's like the first thing you walk in, and I kind of wanted it to be like the same. I might just put some foliage up and hide the rest of these, or I might decorate the rest of them. If you think we should, we should. Oh, bring you a second monitor too? Yeah, baby, go get us both second monitors. That's him right there. That's Red. He's sitting on the couch. Okay, so then we walk in, and then we have our grassland animals, because I didn't want to change any of this. I love that it was grassland. I love that it's at the bottom. I love that it was like flattish, the flat area of the zoo. So we have a snake and a spider, and then we have our gator. So we have a lot of our, like, I want to say reptiles, but I guess like snakes aren't. Are they still reptiles? Spiders aren't. They're arachnids. So anyways, we have the alligator here. He's so cool. Oh, he's a crocodile. Sorry, I'm from Florida. I should know the difference. I got two at first, but then he bit her, so that was great. Oh, Bubbler waved at you. And then we have our tortoises. So yeah, we have a lot of like, I don't want to say like reptiles, because that's not right, but it's a lot of like smaller animals with like one big animal, which I liked. It gave you kind of like I wanted this to be another like path for like, so be like a nice little circle, but I needed staff pathing over here too, because as my work zone too is like over here. So it's fine. The people handle it. It gets a little congested up in here, but I made it thicker. I should probably make this. Oh, this poor little trash can. Sorry. I'm like super ADD. I hope that doesn't bother you. So yeah, we have the tortoises over here, and there's tons of, I need to give them some birth control because they be having all the babies. Oh, so I tricked the game. So if you pick up like this type of like bedding, it changes the terrain a little bit. It like will move the terrain to underneath it. So I did that, and then I put a little bit of a watering area for them because we didn't have any water over here, and that's like as big as I could get it, like just using this. I don't know if you're even going to play this mode, so it won't really matter, but that's how I kind of tricked the game into thinking I changed the terrain. And then we have our bison, which I love our little bison. We have had like 10 bison now, but they always fight for dominance. So now we only have 2. Then we have the boat, which we just built. So we got a little deer. I need to kind of, this is like not the right aesthetic. Like this is supposed to be like over here, and I just moved it because your girl just like moves things and doesn't remember she moved things. So we have another little deer here and a little walking path that takes you to the scenery. So there's also this viewing area over here of the bison and a little place to eat if you want to eat. So we have bison burgers and bear slushies. I don't know. I just kind of went with the look that we were going for. Shepard was helping me build them earlier. My viewing area. Yeah, I didn't, at first I had just this one and the path that went over, which I really like exhibits like this that let you like look over into the exhibit. A lot of my exhibits are like that. And then we also have this other one that you can look over here and see the tortoises. The tortoises didn't need any like non-viewing areas besides the hard shelter, so we have the hard shelter for them and some foliage. And then we have so then we did the bears over here. We have this little nature path, which I haven't really finished, but you know, it's always a work in progress, right? We attempted to do a fountain. It's garbage, but you know what? It works. It's aesthetic. It helps with the curl around. And then we have our bears. So this is also another viewing area. This is our little bear statue. Ooh, up. Look at him. Look how cute he is. Isn't he cute? So I like mixing like modern things with like real aesthetic, nature-y type things. I think it has a way of being like, oh wow, that's really sleek and like cool looking, but also like, oh, but it still looks like the bear is like living in the right biome, right? I also am obsessed with these orange trees, so I put a lot of those down. So there's a lot of things in here. I don't really like strategically place any of these type of things. Like even like my plants are kind of floating because your girl's just that kind of, you know, person. Because I'm just like, oh, look at that. But look at our little bear. He's sleeping under the tree. This is the moment where we almost lost everything because we built this cave while we were paused. And then when we came unpaused, it crashed. So we have a little moment for them if they want to be up here. If they want to climb up here, they can. And then we have a little cave moment. Thank you. So this, they can't really go into the water. I was trying to do a waterfall. That didn't really work either. Also, I had to figure out how to get the barrier into the wall by using, I think it's this button. I wasn't even, you know, I had to learn how to do that because they were busting out of here because it was just a hot mess. That was like a whole stream of just like keeping the bears from running away. Yeah, that was a real thing that happened. So yeah, this is the newest addition, is this guy. We did the research to undo him. I really like, I mean, this is, tell me it's not super simple and like none of these are lined up, but you know what? Like from a distance, it's a Picasso. It looks good from a distance. It keeps the theme of the bison area. I think it adds just a little bit to, you know, I think if we had another one over here and it connected people and they could use it to go over there, it would be great. It might be a little long. It said it was like more than an hour long of a ride, which might be a little long for people, but you know what? I don't really care. I think it looks cool and it adds a little bit of something to the, you know, to the zoo. So